Hello, welcome back to the channel, and it's review time, and today we are reviewing the Curtis Hawk 81A-2. Yeah, nice looking plane. I haven't been on to check whether this is a new tool, retool or old tool, so maybe we'll be able to tell when we look at the sprues. I think it's a new or retool, but having said that, I did say that about one of the previous kits that I reviewed, and it turned out that I may have been slightly wrong in what I said, so we'll leave that as unknown for the moment. We'll see if we can find out anything by looking at the sprue. Like I said, I think it's a new or a retool, but because I think I picked a lot of these kits based on how old they were, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go over to the bench and have a look. So here we are, the Airfix 1/72 scale Curtis Hawk 81A-2. We've got some nice box art on the front that I like. As some of you may know, I've not been a big fan of Airfix's box art. There's nothing wrong with it as such. I just think there's other companies out there that do a much better job of it. I think it'd help if they got rid of this big red border, but then they are known for that. That is their thing. So I just like to see a nice full. Anyway, that's beside the point. So as with Airfix, a little bit of gumph on the side. Same picture on there. It's a skill set 1 this, and with 1 flying hour, so it's their sort of beginner's kit as it were, and a little picture on the side there. So let's go straight in and get everything out. Put that down there. We'll have a look at the instructions first. We'll do the decals quickly. Their cartograph, it would be more of a shock if you know, there's nothing really bad about them. Have we on continuous autofocus? Yeah, you can see they got a nice finish. Yeah, it's a good kit, good decal sheet. Can't go wrong with cartograph. Say this every time, but put them there. So old style sheet, no colour of any sort, so this could be an indicator that it's an old tool. Wow, it's literally a bit of information on the front. I think it's only there we go. No, that's it. So this is pretty straightforward. 2 fuselage coming together, prop going on the front of the fuselage. It's telling you to drill your holes there if you're ready for your stand, if you've got one. Sort of cockpit going in and everything there. Instrument panel and decal going on. Wings going together. Engine sort of refined, sort of engine, I don't know what that is. Bit of engine we'll call it. Top cover. top cover. Then we've got some little bits and bobs going on there for the doors, I would guess, and then the rear rudder and then the wheels going on there. Wheels don't look like they have any doors as such, according to that. So you can have the wheels down or up, and they're fully exposed, are they, if they're down, by the looks of that? So you literally just lie them down. There's no... Looks like it's saying there's weighted wheels in the kit. And then you've got the exhaust coming on there. So, I mean, this is about as basic kit as it comes. This would be a great one for the kids to start. So if you wanted to get the kids a build, this is looking like this could be the one. I made a hash of that. Two sprues. There's the bag with the clear part in. So here we go. We'll zoom in for this. So, as with all Airfix, it's their signature sort of plastic, which I do like. I keep saying this, I do like their plastic. I know a lot of people don't. I do. So, we've got some nice crisp panel lines. They're a bit on the large side, but it's you know, it's not a problem for me. I know there's lots of people that say it's not accurate, it's out of scale, and you know it probably is, but I think it will hold a wash well, and I like to see the panel lines like that. I know it's not to everyone's taste, and a lot of people would prefer accuracy over anything else, but nice level of detail on the underside of the wings. And then we've got the top side there. We've got the exhausts there, and the wheels there, which are two-piece. That one wheel is two-piece anyway. Then over here, I just missed that out. We've got Mr. Pilot, who will go and sit on the shelf with the others that I haven't used. And then we've got, and it looks to be, I don't know what that is there, but there's the seat. Top cover. Back of the pilot, but you're not going to see him. And then we've got a bit of internal detail where the wheel wells would be, or will be. There. And over here. And that. So that's our sprue there, and then finally our last sprue, which is going to carry the fuselage on it, some intakes, and our weighted wheels and so forth. See if we can get just as bit closer. There we go. So there's your weighted wheels, and they are two-piece. I'll show you in a second what I mean. It's a bit weird. They've moulded the tyre as one, I'm guessing in an effort so that you don't have the seam line from joining the two together, because on that side it's like that, and then on the other side they're like that, and you have this small piece sits in the middle there, so that you don't have the seam line running around the edge. The only problem is they've moulded it with the seam line running around the edge, which is a bit bizarre. So it sort of defeats the purpose of. There must be another reason for doing it that way. I mean, that's the logical way I would have thought that it'd been done. But anyway, we've got the landing gears there in the centre of the screen. Moving along, here we come to the fuselage. Nice level of detail. Again, I've got no complaints with it. I know many will. But if I like what I see, I'm not really too fussed, as long as it looks something like the plane on the box and something like the plane in real life. I'm not going to worry about how big, wide, deep the lines are on it. If you're spending a lot of money and you're specifically buying something because you want it to be detail perfect, then you're going to research that sort of thing before you buy it anyway. And I don't think anybody really expects that from a £5 kit, which is what this was, I think, if that. So we just flip over, and we've got some internal detail as well. I think this has got to be a new tool. The weighted wheels, the internal detail, or at the very least a retool. Let me see if I can see a date on the sprue. And you've got some nice sort of little boxes and sort of structure in the background. You know, if you put a little bit of detail in there with your brush, hand brush it, it could look quite nice when it's done. I think it might be a nice little build, that. And we've got the aerial moulded on there. It's worth noting. Some people may think that you to cut that off and put it on at the end. Prevent snapping it all the time. So we just need to look at the canopy now. Now we've looked at the all the sprues, well, the two sprues. Let's just have a quick check of the canopy. There shouldn't really be anything wrong with this. Apparently Airfix used to have a problem with spidering on their canopies. So let's get in there then and have a quick peruse at this. So there we can see it's nice and clean, nice sort of shine to it. And that's quite thin as well, some of these parts. They're not too thick. I guess they may be a bit on the thick side, but generally I think they've thinned them out quite nicely, especially these parts down here. These, whatever they are, side. Yes, very nice level of clarity in those. Not bad for a cheap kit. So we'll pop that back in that bag, and we'll pop that back in there. And thanks a lot then for watching this review of the Curtis Hawk. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Don't forget to hit like and click thumbs up if you have. All that's left for me to say is bye for now.